build apps that the user actually wants. It is about being very, very close to your target user base. It's about knowing your customers, listening to your customers, segmenting your customers, talking to them constantly. You want to make sure that when you're building something, you're building something that a real user is going to use, and you know who that real user is, and you've got a very good idea of why they're going to use it. So our philosophy, and one of the reasons that LiveCode is successful, is that you can build an app, a very lightweight app, very, very quickly. You've got functionality going, you've got a user interface that's starting to look like what the app's actually going to look like. And we suggest, and the really successful apps built on LiveCode all do this, get that initial early version into the hands of your target audience, whoever they are. If it's a children's app, get a group of children of the right age. If it's a business app, get people in that industry sector, get them using that early prototype and watch them, talk to them, and then keep refining. And the thing about LiveCode is it enables that flow, because you can make a change to an app. A customer can go, well, we quite like that, but let's change that feature. And you can have it there an hour later for them to try out, rather than having to go away for a week and have that whole feature built in a lower level language only to discover it's not the feature that you wanted. So LiveCode makes it very, very easy, but it is about you taking that and applying it in the right way. It is about you staying very, very close to the customers that you're actually building the app for. And in terms of having longevity for apps, it is about who are you going after, and is that app something that's genuinely useful on an ongoing basis. We tend to think of apps in the App Store, consumer apps and games and these download throwaway apps, but there are so many other apps that we do use regularly. I use the Train app in the UK, for example, very regularly. There are business apps, there are sales apps, there are all of these various apps that actually have can become an inherent part of the user's journey, an inherent part of their workflow. And so if you're designing it around those users and you understand the value that that app is producing, and it's not just an app that you've produced to go viral and get a little bit of a craze, but it's got some genuine depth and genuine usefulness, and that's how you're going to start to create a more sustainable business.